Namaste everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Candace and today I have an all levels everyday yoga stretch. So this is going to be a great way to start your day, or if you're just sitting too long and you feel achy and you want to get up and move but you don't have a lot of time. So it's going to be a quick class, and I do recommend having some yoga blocks. They're not, whoops, I almost threw that. They're not essential, so only if you own them. Or you can grab a couple of thick cushions or something like that if you need help in some of the poses. It's going to be a very simple class just to help ease the body. So coming onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's start with some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch, tucking the chin and the tailbone. Hug your belly button back. 3 more just like this. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Walk your hands forward and bring your forehead to the ground. Try to stack your knees with your hips. Keep your elbows lifted. This is puppy pose. If this is not possible, just place one of your blocks underneath your head. Try to keep your breath deep and long through the nose. One more breath. Draw your hands a little closer to yourself and send your hips up to the sky for your first downward facing dog. So hands are around shoulder distance, feet hip distance. Externally rotate your shoulder blades. So you're trying to get your armpits to look at each other. If it's first thing in the morning, you may feel a bit stiff, so just maybe move your legs. So walk your dog, bending and straightening through the knees. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the ground. Perhaps with time they will. And if your wrists feel painful in down dog, you can always place your hands onto your blocks. Okay, raise your right leg, look forwards and step this right leg as far forward between your hands as you possibly can. And we're going to lower down into a low lunge. So just let your hips sink, your back knee is on the ground. If you're finding this pose a real challenge, then just draw your back knee slightly closer to your heel, and that will ease you into a much easier stretch. You can also use your blocks either side of your knee and come up just like this. Try to keep your hips squared so both of your hip bones are facing forwards. Hug your belly button back and let's breathe deep together, getting deep into the psoas muscle on the left side. start to straighten the front leg and have the toes face the sky, so you're going to engage the foot. You can use your blocks either side of your leg once again to elevate your body, or you can come on down a little closer towards your shin. Keep your hips squared, breathe deep. Okay, place your right hand next to your left and start to turn yourself so that your leg is now extended out to the side and your back foot is now behind you. And we're just going to take a side body stretch over towards the right leg. And from there, bend both your knees and take your heels so that they open out, and you're going to sit between your heels. So you can sit on top of a yoga block if this is easier to elevate your hips, or you can sit directly onto the ground. This is hero pose. So stretching through the quads into the hips. So just sit and find some comfort. Hug your belly button back just a little, rest the muscles in your face, rest your shoulders, place your hands onto your knees and keep your heels close towards your bum. From here, raise your hips, keep your right leg so that the foot is facing away and the knee is bent. Now extend your left leg out to the side. And let's take that side body stretch, but over to the left this side, this time. Breathe deep into it. Okay, now take that right foot behind you, extend the left foot, keep it extended, toes face the sky, into our half split pose on the opposite side now, stretching through this left leg. You can come on down towards the leg or stay elevated up onto your blocks. Just make sure you can feel a hamstring stretch without pain. If you have pain, ease back a little bit. Now bend into that front leg into our low lunge, stretching through the psoas muscle on the right side this time. Get as low as you can go or stay up on your blocks. Make sure you can feel the stretch into this this right psoas. Straighten the leg once again, tuck the back toes and send your hips up to the sky into a wide-legged forward fold. So have your toes facing slightly inwards and forwards. Only go as deep as you want to go. Again, you can use a block and stay up as long as you can feel the stretch. If you're a little more intermediate, hang heavy, maybe even interlace your fingers behind your back and allow your hands to fall up and over your head. Stretching through the shoulders and all the way through those hamstrings and the inner groin. Breathe deeply. Inhale, halfway lift, and then walk your hands towards the right foot, and we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. So just plant your hands opposite sides of the right foot and step back, taking a down dog. From downward dog, roll your spine forwards into a plank. Hold your plank nice and strong. Slowly lower your knees to the ground. Let's find a chaturanga. Bend your elbows close to your body. Come all the way down to your chest. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra or full cobra depending on your practice. And now bend your knees, bring your chest down. Take a grip of the outside edges of your feet. You can take the outside edges of the feet and lift up into your bow. So you're stretching through the shoulders here and taking a back bend. Or you can grab the inside edges of your feet and lift up into your bow, which will get a deeper shoulder stretch. Holding for 3 breaths. Release. Send your bum back. We're going to come into our butterfly pose. So take a seat on your bum. Open your knees out wide. Taking the soles of the feet together. And you can find a little wave of your butterfly wings here. So just start to warm up through the hips. Maybe just flap the wings. And depending on how flexible your hips are, you may need to put your hands behind your back, just like this, and press forwards. That may be more than enough, and you might find your legs are up here and you're still feeling a stretch. That's great, no problem. If you're more flexible, you can come on forwards, maybe even use your elbows to guide your knees a little further down. Or you could take your forearms all the way down to the ground. Rest your head potentially on your forearms. There's no right or wrong. Be where you are. Taking some deep breaths. Let's take one more breath together here. And slowly pull yourself up. Draw your knees together, hug them towards your chest. And then take a comfortable seated position. We're going to end with some neck stretches. So take your arms out to the sides, lock the elbows, fingertips touch the ground. Draw your shoulder blades back and down. Drop your head to the left. You can just hold it there, feeling that stretch through the right. You can start to find some slow, very slow circles feeling through each part of your muscle. And then rest over towards the right once you get there. And now you can maybe take up the pace just a notch and start to just roll from shoulder to shoulder. Okay, roll your head just one more time. Come to center, give your wrists a little roll out. We're going to take our wrists down to the ground. So your thumbs are on the outside edges, fingers facing your legs. Just lean into that and get a stretch into the hands. And maybe it feels good to do a little rock from side to side very gently. Make sure there's no pain. Never force the body. This will feel especially good if you work at a computer or use your mobile phone a lot. Or even if you've just woken up and you're feeling a little stiff today. Okay, and then come on back up. Take the hands so the opposite side is on the ground and your thumbs are on the inside edges. Again, you can find a little rock movement or you can stay still. Come on up. Give your wrists a little shake out. And your body, inhale up. Just 3 stretches up to the sky. One more. Shake it all out. I hope that's left you feeling really good and ready for the day. You can now take a meditation or a shavasana if you sorry about that, or shavasana if you would like to end the class that way. Otherwise, I'm going to end the video here. Keep it a really quick, short, sweet class that you can return to any time of the day that you wish. Great way to start the day, great way to end the day. Totally your choice. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you enjoyed the class, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thumbs up. You can always leave a donation in the heart little icon. All of those gestures are so appreciated. So thank you very much. Until next time, have a lovely day or evening. Namaste.